morning workout. We have an absolute treat of a workout for you today. We did a 15-minute version of this right before for our IG Live, shameless plug, at DNR Fitness. It's got a little underscore. Check it out. And it was haunting just in 15 minutes. So we're going to expand into a 30-minute workout. So you're welcome in advance. As always, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. It's a little bit trickier. We're going to do a combination of an isometric hold with a full range of motion. We're pairing it. So we're going to go isometric hold, regular movement. So for example, squat hold, right into squats. And we're going to go through a bunch of different body groups. So pace yourself, control your movement, pause when you need to, quick little warm up, and then we're going to get into this magic. All right? So here we go. So let's just on the spot, a little high knee punch action. Or you're not going for broke here. Just get a little bit of blood flowing, but also you just don't want to be all noodly goodly. I just made that word up.
Noodly goodly.
Noodly
That's
goodly.
not a word.
It is now. All right, we're going to do a squat, and we're going to do that rotation. So deep squat, and I'm going to turn to the right. So you get that back, shoulder, butt, quads, leg, all of it. One more left. All right, and then we're just going to actually step up into our lunge, push up. If forward lunge is a little too much, do a reverse lunge. Instead, alternate from side to side. When you step forward, think like you're stepping over a puddle. That generally will get you into the right range of motion or the right spacing for your leg. All right, we're just gonna drop on down to the ground. We're gonna do a dynamic lumbar stretch. So, lying on our back, I'm just gonna twist from side to side here. You wanna get that gentle stretch in your low back. Spoiler alert, this is the last time you're allowed to feel anything in your low back. When we're actually doing the workout, you stop immediately. All right, from here, we're just gonna go into hip thrusters. So squeezing our butt, raising our hips, slow, controlled on the way down, back up, and back down. What are we doing for time here? Oh, so much more time for activities. Control. All right, we're just gonna roll over onto our front. Do like 6 mountain climbers, just quick, and then do 2 to 3 push-ups depending on your fitness level. Push-ups can be from your knees as well. Just make sure you're getting that depth. Pop up onto our feet. And just bring in some high knees to get that blood pumping. All right, so make sure you got a towel,
Water.
mat, water. If you don't, pause when we're done this warm up. Come on back. We're gonna do 3 laps of this. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. All right, so getting into it. Dee is going to begin. She is going to be doing a squat hold.
Ready?
There we go. So
I
in
think.
3, 2, 1, nice and low. Want to get that back leg kind of to your quads, parallel with the floor. If you can, everyone's range of motion is going to be different. So challenge yourself, whatever the lowest point of your squat is, that's where you need to be. As you get stronger, you'll be able to lower yourself a little bit more if you're still not getting as low as D. Once again, that's okay. Everyone's journey is a little bit different. Just force yourself to challenge yourself wherever you are. All right, if you find it a little uncomfortable, you can also do a wall sit. You'd have a wall, you'd sit right up against it like you're an imaginary chair as an option as well. So in 3, 2, 1, now. Woo, exactly. We're gonna go right into prisoner squats now. So in about another 8 seconds. So we just gassed the legs.
We're gonna gas them more.
We're gonna gas them even more. We're just gonna squeeze whatever was left in them. So once again, chest is up, looking forward. If you can see your shoes as you're doing this, you're probably just hinging at your hip and not dropping your butt down. So find something on the wall for you to stare at so you can force yourself to drop your butt down. Notice how Dee's staying nice and weighted in her feet. She's not leaning forward, pulling her heels off the ground. Her arms are nice and back. She's not collapsing with her elbows. Nice strong back, nice strong shoulders, nice deep squats. All right, just keep that going. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're now going to do a lunge hold. We're going to do half the time on one leg, then we will switch into the other leg. Same principle as with the squat hold. Chest is up, looking forward. Get ourselves into position. And here goes D, nice and low. Notice a delightful 90-degree bend in her back leg. And the equally delightful 90-degree bend in her front leg. This shin is nice and parallel to the ground. It's not up. She's pushing hard into the ground with her foot to help brace herself. She's switching now. Getting herself in position, chest is up, squeezing the abs. So much goes on in working out. Just because it's a leg exercise doesn't mean there aren't upper body muscles that shouldn't be working either, all right? Generally speaking, for the most part, they're gonna be total body movements. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Ow.
Yes. Now we're gonna go into alternating lunges. So either a reverse lunge, or a forward lunge, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we're gonna alternate from side to side. So really pushing hard with that lead foot to get us up. We see it all the time, people doing lunges and they push off with their back foot. What you wanna be doing is pushing off a little bit more of that lead foot. That's the leg that we're working. And notice that Dee's chest is up, she's staring hauntingly right into the camera. 20 more seconds. Nice and controlled pace. She's not racing. She's lowering herself down with intention. She's controlling the pace, just not dropping. Don't let gravity rob you of extra fun. Speaking about fun, push-up hold. This is not fun at all. It's the complete opposite. You're going to be holding at that midway point of your push-up, all right? So you can do this from your toes. If you need to, you can do this from your knees, all right? So what you want to be doing here is actively squeezing your butt, squeezing your abs, like someone's about to give you a punch to the gut. Dee's hands are in line with her chest, and she's pushing them through the floor. That's how she's bracing her upper body, is actively pushing against the floor. It's almost like if you're pushing against a wall or trying to push a door closed. So when you do that, you want to make your back nice and strong. So pull down those shoulder blades, slide them down so you can't hunch. 10 more seconds. So you need to drop down to your knees. You can drop down to your knees. Keep that going. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're going to do push-ups. Full range of motion push-ups, either from your toes or your knees. Look, it's 45 seconds. It's quality over quantity. You take breaks when your form breaks. Don't just try to muscle them out as fast as you can. Slow and control with intention, nice and low. Strong press through the floor. Once again, shoving the ground away from you. Look at the nice straight line that Dee has as she extends up, wrist to shoulder. So she's using her chest, not blowing out her shoulders. So often, people think push-ups are shoulder exercises. It's a chest exercise. You should be feeling it across here, all right? Drop down to your knees if it becomes too much. Take breaks. Stop at the top of your push-up. Get up to a kneeling position. Shake your chest out and get back into it. 5 more seconds. There we go. Finally, or not finally, 2 last exercises of the first lap. We are going to be doing a plank. It's a good old plank hold. 3, 2, 1, boom. Once again, look at the nice line. Elbow to shoulder, nice and straight. She's not pushing weight into her toes. Nice and level, nice flat back. Hips are up, butt is down. And once again, if you start to fatigue here, you can drop one knee down to take a little bit of a breather and then pop back up If you need a longer rest, drop down onto both knees so you can still maintain that hold and actively push those forearms through the floor. And keep holding, keep squeezing, keep fighting. You're almost there in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last exercise of the first lap. We're doing plank jacks. So we're still staying in the plank position. And we're going to take little tiny hops, almost like a jumping jack, but not as wide. You want to be a little bit wider than shoulder width so you don't collapse through your low back. So here we go. Nice controlled hops. Notice that Dee's back is nice and flat the whole time. She's not raising her butt. It's really easy to start arching that butt up. Keep it nice and low. If this becomes too much, you can do little side taps with control. Don't swing your leg out. Lift and extend and tap back and forth. And then when you're ready, you can go back into plank jacks. You can do a combo. Do 5 plank jacks, then do 4 little taps. Back to the 5 plank jacks. Whatever challenges you, mix and match. This doesn't always have to be one or the other. 3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Here we go.
Holy.
And just in the nick of time because Dee has to tie up her shoelace. Safety first.
Safety first. There you go. Well, Rob's turn anyway.
It's my turn anyhow, so
It's time for him to do a little bit of work today.
this is gonna suck.
It's gonna be delightful. All right, back to squat hold. Okay, so again, planting those heels nice and heavy into the ground, shooting that bum all the way back. So notice how Rob's shoulders in line with his knees, with his foot, all in a nice straight line, so he's not leaning forward. Back is nice, neutral, abs are tight. Now if that becomes too much uneven time, you can go up a little higher or just stand up, shake it off, and then get back down and work your way through the 45-second set. We all have different fitness levels. You gotta work with yours. So work smart, listen to your body, challenge it, but the second you feel your form goes, stand up, reset, and hold for as long as you can. 5 seconds left on the clock. And done. Beautiful. All right. Prisoner squats. I'm thinking we should make this a little bit more delightful though. So, we start with the prisoner squats. Chest is open, hands by your head. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. So notice how Rob is not letting his elbows come forward here. Okay, that's the tendency that we have with prisoner squats. Really pull your shoulder blades together. Think about squeezing the glutes as you come up. Now what you could do to make this more fun is get down and pulse it out. So about 1 inch to 2 inches, controlled movement at the bottom of that squat. Okay, nice. There you go. Really fire up those buns. Focus on lifting the chest up. And we got 15 seconds. So this is a very easy way to make this more fun.
It's the I can't even talk.
You can't even talk. There you go. Just goes to show how effective this is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Holy mother of everything.
Lunge holds. Next.
Hey, there's no. Yeah, you'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you guys are
Or
feeling
you're doing
what
it
we're
with
feeling.
us, so it doesn't.
Yeah. All right. Shoulder is back. Chest is up again. Shoulder in line with the hip. In line with the knee. Nice straight line. Head up. Beautiful. Nice deep breaths. 90 degrees bent in both knees. The tendency that we have is we shift the weight forward on the lunges, just pull it back, center it out, 50-50. And switch sides, halfway. Toes, knees, hips facing forward. Good. Nice. So you could do this when you're watching Netflix
Yeah.
instead of sitting on the couch.
Why aren't I watching Netflix?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So now what we're going to do is forward lunges or reverse lunges. Again, whatever feels better for your body. If you're doing forward lunges, again, make sure you're not letting your knee go past your toes. I'm going to have Rob demonstrate that in a sec. Here we go, 45 seconds. Good. Nice. Beautiful. Now what you could do is make it a little bit more delightful. Stay on one side, pulse it out. So same, similar to the squat pulses, lunge pulse. Okay? Good, nice deep breaths. This is totally optional, and if you're looking to work a little bit harder today. And now switch sides. Okay, so everything stays in a nice straight line. Once again, bending that back knee nice and low. Nice deep breaths. Squeezing the glutes. Good. Making sure that front knee does not go past the toes. So you're keeping your knee in line with your ankle. 2, 1. Woo! All right, push-up hold. I'm gonna give your legs a little bit of break. Moving to your upper body. So hands shoulder width. Nice deep breath, and here we go. So you're coming down. I'm gonna hold that about halfway down, 90 degrees bend in the elbows. Body in a straight line, abs tight. Once again, if you need to modify, one knee down or both knees down and hold. If you need a total break, just come up, reset, and then come back down. Again, work your way through the 45-second mark here. Head stays nice and straight in line with the spine. Make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders. So think about actively pulling your shoulders away from your ears. We got 15 seconds. And I don't know if you can see this, but Rob is a jello. He's shaking.
So shaky.
So shaky, so effective. Just goes to show you, you don't need heavy weights to really hit those muscles effectively. Awesome. All right, push-ups.
You'll also find at this point your quads while holding that plank.
Yeah.
Waking nightmare.
Yeah.
Waking nightmare.
All right, here we go. So regular push-ups, coming down, coming back up. Now you could jazz this up many different ways. Okay, if you're looking to work a little harder, you can do one leg up in the air and alternate your legs right in between those push-ups, firing up that glute. Good. Or you could do push-up pulses. So you're coming halfway down, and it's an inch to 2 inches range of motion. You're shortening the range of motion and you're pulsing it out. Really working that chest. Nice deep breaths, 10 seconds to go. So choose the level that really helps target your body effectively with good form. Okay, nice deep breaths here. And done. All right. That was amazing. Good performance, Rob. Okay, plank.
The internal screaming was real.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, 45-second plank. Now with the plank here, the closer your feet together, the harder it gets. Decreasing that base of support will challenge your core more, okay? So you can definitely put one foot on top of the other, okay? Lots more balance and work for your core. Or if you need to modify, make it easier, just spread your feet wider apart. Increasing the base of support provides more balance, makes it a little bit more manageable here. And then if you need to modify further, you can do one or both knees down, but make sure your body stays in a nice straight line so you're not sticking that tushy out. Keep it tucked in, abs tight, belly button in. And we got 8 seconds to go. So choose your level and go for it. Nice deep breaths. 2, 1, and done. Good. All right, plank jacks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you're almost done the second lap, guys. We got only one more lap left after this. Nice deep breaths. So remember, you do plank jacks or side tap outs, alternating right, left. So on the tap outs, make sure you keep that pelvis nice and neutral. Hips parallel to the ground. So there's no rocking through the hips. Okay. There's no rotational movements in the pelvis. Everything is nice and stable. Okay, good. Nice and strong. And we got just over 20 seconds left. And that will conclude our second lap. I'm officially 2/3 into it. Nice deep breaths. Good. 10 seconds strong. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, if you need a minute rest, pause for 60 seconds, grab a quick sip of water, and then come back to finish the third lap. Otherwise, keep going. What are we doing? Oh, squat.
Squat hold.
Go.
So once again, weight in your butt and heels. Chest is up. Eyes forward. Or slightly here. You just don't want to be looking down there. So once again, if you can see your toes clearly, you're leaning forward. So you're gonna wanna lift that head up a little bit, which will then drop your butt down. So chest up, head up, and hold. Nice deep breaths. 10 more seconds. Keep it going, you're doing awesome. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. All right, into prisoner squats. Once again, there are other ways of making this a little bit more challenging. We've already demonstrated the pulses. Whatever you feel you need to do, do it. If you're not at the pulse stage, don't do the pulse. Nice deep squats. Really pushing those feet through the floor and squeezing your butt up at the top. You can start mixing things in. You can do like 3 to 5 squats, then do 5 pulses, back up. If the pulses are too much, you can do squat jumps, maybe a little plyometric, a little hop. Exactly. And then you can get right back into those prisoner squats when you need to take a break. So there's always options. There's always ways of varying it and making it challenging for you. So whatever works for you, do it. Get stronger. It's your journey. All right? Woo! Lunge. Hold. So once again, remember that front leg, back leg, 90 degrees, chest up. Just hovering. All right? Here we go. Nice and low. There we go.
Oh, that burns.
Yeah. So just clear your mind. Think about your day. Think about your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. All right? Nice and low. Almost switching. We are going to switch it up now. So switch over to the other leg. You might find one leg's a little bit stronger. You might have a little bit more balance on one side than the other. That's okay. This is how we correct those muscle imbalances, by doing movements like this, making one side have to work. Almost there. You're coming up on your last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so what we're gonna do is, you can do a reverse lunge, you can do a forward lunge. What Dee's gonna demonstrate right now, she's gonna do a pendulum lunge.
I was going for the forward lunge.
But we're gonna go right into a pendulum lunge instead. So here, step back, stay on that same leg instead. Now we also demonstrated the pulses. You can do the pulses as well. If the pendulum lunge isn't scratching the itch, you can step into the middle to get that balance. You just stay on that one leg, and now we'll switch to the other leg. And once again, if the pendulum lunge is too much, go back to either a forward lunge or a reverse lunge. Listen to your body, okay? Oftentimes when we work out, we listen to our mind more than our body. Listen to your body. Your body will know if it can work more or if it needs a little bit of help. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah!
No!
Yeah!
No!
Push-up hold. So exciting. All right, get ourselves in position. Remember, hands in line with the chest. You want to actively squeeze that butt, squeeze those legs. Those legs are probably going to be feeling like jelly right now.
Oh, yeah.
Which is going to make the push-up element that much harder, which means you really got to listen to your body. And when that form starts to break, drop down to your knees. And when it starts to break from your knees, just come up to the top of your push-up position, deep breath, shake it out, get low, kneel all the way up to the ground and get your hands off and really shake it. Whatever you need to do, but you're almost there. Everybody should be holding right now for the last 10 seconds. All right, so nice deep breaths, push, keep challenging yourself. 3, 2, 1, all right. Now we're gonna go into those push-ups. This is the exciting thing too. You know an exercise is hard when Dee and I have no need to make it any more challenging like we do with other exercises. Like I have no intention of making Dee do anything else than actual push-ups right now because it's gonna suck. You know? So you just do whatever you were doing before. So nice and control. Remember, you can go down to your knees if you need to. control. Or take, it's all about quality over quantity. It up. You've got about 14 seconds. Press through the floor. Press through the floor. 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. Sure, pause it for 3 seconds. All right. Yeah. So here we go. Last 2 exercises. Getting into our plank hold. Pushing forearm into the ground. Nice flat back. Squeezing the butt. You can elevate one leg to make this a little bit more challenging, or have your feet stacked, whatever you need to do. And if you are holding up your leg, you're going to switch legs right now, just to once again, body balance. It's really easy to start swooping down through your low back, so really actively raise those hips, not your butt. Those are 2 different things. Your butt and your hips are different things. Raise those hips, you have a flat back. Not your butt, which becomes a bit of a A-frame. Now we don't want the A-frame. In 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, we're doing those plank jacks. I'm very excited because we can actually make this more enjoyable.
What?
Yes. Yes. Let's make D work for the last 45 seconds. All right, so here we go. We're going into the plank jacks. We're just going into the plank jacks. So remember, this is what you're working on. A little bit wider than shoulder width. If this becomes too much, you're going to do the side tap with control from side to side. All right, just like that. Now, if the regular plank jacks you feel like you've got a little bit more into, you're going to do a high-low plank jack. So D's going to be doing plank jacks while doing a high-low pressing through the ground just to gas out that upper body back and forth. So pressing hard through the ground. She's putting her hand where her elbow is and then lowering herself back down. You got 10 more seconds. I'm so glad that she went last. I'm so glad that she went last. All right, 3, 2, 1. Activity completed. I'm probably gonna be getting a throat punch in about 2 minutes when the camera's turned off.
Yes, he will.
So
Not probably.
I'm gonna keep
Definitely.
on talking for the next 5 minutes so we don't have to worry about that.
All right, guys, we'll do a quick stretch for your legs and your upper body here. So quad stretch to start with. Find your balance, hold on to your toes, drive that heel towards your bum, trying to connect your knees here so that your leg is not flared out. Pull it together and really focus on squeezing that heel towards the bum to feel the stretch in your quad, front thigh. Nice deep breath. And now slowly transition to figure 4, so you're gonna cross that leg over your knee, sit back, push through that left heel, right straight into the ground. Squat until you feel the stretch in that right glute. Nice deep breath.
You can hold onto a chair or a wall too.
For balance, yeah. Okay. Good, now both feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna hinge at the hip. Okay, so keeping your back neutral here. You're going down until you start feeling the stretch in your hamstring here. So depending on your flexibility, the second you start feeling that stretch, you can rest your hands on top of your knees to unload from lower back. Okay. Take a deep breath in. With exhale, just round your back, drop your upper body completely all the way down, and then roll up. 1 vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Okay, and then we're gonna switch to your left leg. Okay. So quad stretch, find your balance. So again, what you don't want to do is have that knee in front. You want to pull it all the way back so that you really feel that stretch in that quad. Nice deep breath. Quad's so tight from this workout.
Yes. My quads are tight just from watching the workout.
Now cross your leg over, single leg squat here, going for a glute stretch on that left side. Nice deep breath. So again, you're sitting back. If you need help with balance, once again, find something to hold on to. And now feet shoulder width apart. Interchange your fingers behind you. Lift your arms up and away, opening up through the chest here. Did a lot of push-ups. Lots of push-ups. And now shake it off, bring your right arm across right in front of you. Just use your left hand to pull that arm in closer towards the chest. Make sure you drop that shoulder down away from your ear. Nice deep breath. And with exhale, switch sides. Okay, now take a deep breath and reach with your arms towards the sky. Interchange your fingers, flip your grip, lift your arms up and behind you, opening up through the front. Gently soften your knees and then lean over to your right, lengthening those arms so that you feel the stretch on the side of your torso. Take a deep breath in. With exhale, reach up towards the sky and then switch over to the other side. Nice and long. So really focus on keeping those arms nice and long, reaching up so you feel that stretch right through here. Deep inhale, center. Exhale, shake it off, loosen up. Awesome job. Thank you once again for joining us.
Yep. So
that's it.
and check us out on Instagram at DANDR_fitness. We got a bunch of other content there. Check out our app. We got a bunch of new programs we're really excited about. A cardio partner core extravaganza that you can do with your workout buddy, as well as a dumbbell full body workout program that we're excited about as well. So stay tuned for those.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us.
See
you
you
next
again.
time.